Okay, she's recording. Excuse me. I just wanted to do a little short video to say that I think if a lot of people don't do this, I can't say a lot, but I know of some who definitely do not do this. Like for new people that are on left-hand path. Whether it be demonology, Satanism, whether it be theistic Satanism, spiritual Satanism, which is the same as theistic, in my point of view, or whether it be Luciferianism, or whichever part of the left-hand path they're on. I believe that a lot of people I believe that a lot of people that's been on the path for a long time, I think they forget about when they were new to the path. And when they first started out, and if they had anybody to help them, or because obviously they had questions. I know I did when I first started. I had a lot of questions, and I pretty much had hardly anybody to help me. I learned 99% of it on my own because this was like before the internet started, and then we got social media, and everything became a lot easier in that way. And I think that a lot of us who started out back years ago, we had mentors. We all did. And I'm sure we still do. I know I do. And I know of other people who are full-blown, theistic Satanists that still have their mentors. And we always will. And I also believe that no matter how bad or how rough life gets sometimes for each of us. And every single one of us, I don't care who you are, every single one of us has things in our life things in our life happen to us personally, whether it be health-wise, psychologically wise, or whatever. And we have things that happen to members of our family, like whether it be our mothers and fathers, or our moms and dads, sisters, brothers, cousins, whatever, or even our kids, for that matter. I know that we all have trials and tribulations, which we all got to go through. But I think sometimes Father Satan gives us trials, and I think Father Satan sometimes gives each one of his true children, the ones that he knows are 100%, 100% safe for him. And I think he still gives us trials sometimes just to see how we will manage our way through it. But he will help us. But he'll help us quite a bit. But a lot of times I think his demonic, all the demons and demonesses who are the ancient gods and goddesses, I believe they still give us trials just to see where our loyalties are. Where our loyalties are, where our heart is, where our mind is, And I think that's all just part of the learning process with Father. I think, because obviously he don't want a bunch of fucking idiots. He don't want children that are gonna, the first time someone says something to them, hurts their feelings, or if somebody tries to correct them on something or tries to help them, they say, "Oh, I don't need your help." Well, I'm sorry, but everybody needs help at some point in their life. And Father is there for that, and so is all of his great demons and demonesses. But he also sometimes just sits back sometimes and lets us see if we can get through certain things on our own. Right? He's not there to be, Father Satan's not there to be used by no person. And any person that tries to use him, they'll pay dearly in the long run. That's for sure. I really do believe that. I really do. And I know that Father Satan knows the children that are 100% true unto him. And the ones that are just like posers or wannabes or whatever the case might be. And I understand people, especially younger people, if they don't want their parents to know and stuff like that, because some of their parents will go fucking nuts, right? You know, because my mother's 80, my mom, I'll use my mother for an example in this case, okay? My mother is 87 years old. She'll be 88 this March coming. She'll be 88 years old. Now, she knows my belief system. She knows I'm a theistic Satanist and a demonologer. She knows that. She hates it, but she knows it. And she always tries, every time I talk to her, every single time I talk to her on the phone, she always tries to throw religion into the conversation, right? You know, and then she throws in that I'm praying for you and all this. And you know, I feel sometimes I tell her don't waste her time. Don't waste your time praying for me because it's not going to be any good. You're just wasting it, right? You're just wasting your energy. Don't do it. But on the flip side of that coin, she's 87 years old, right? And she believes what she believes. And, you know, I believe what I believe, which is total opposite of what she believes. But, you know, I still have to respect her in many different ways. And I respect her in a million different ways because she's my mom. And I love her to death. You know, even if she doesn't agree with my belief system. I don't, you know, that's besides the point. She's still my mom. And that's one thing I noticed that is missing. That a lot, especially a lot of the younger left-hand pathers. A lot of the younger people who are in the left-hand path, who are coming into the left-hand path, they need people to teach them the true meaning of respect. And not just the young, newer people, the older people. There's a lot of people that are like middle-aged, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, probably even 80s. You know, especially, and then in the teens and early 20s and in the 20s now, right? They have no clue what the word respect means. Like, they speak the word respect a lot. Like, they throw it out there like they're just saying the word it or something like that. But in reality, like, in all honesty, this is my honest opinion. Okay, I'm just speaking for myself on this one, okay? In my honest opinion, the younger generation and some of the older ones, I can name a few, but I'll just keep that are on social media, but I'll just keep it to myself, right? Because I fucking hate drama, and I don't want to be causing any of it because I can't stand it. But what gets me is a lot of people have no true meaning of what respect really is. Respect and loyalty. Like, I have respect and loyalty for Father Satan that I had since I was 20. Even before that. I really did, even before that. Even before I, you know, even before that, I had 100% respect for Father Satan and all his demonic divine. And all of the ancient gods. I truly did. Now, I don't know if it was the way I was raised, because I wouldn't say that, because I was pretty much like a weed. I was just let fucking go in the wild and fucking do whatever you like. And that's what I done. Like, I enjoyed my life, no question about it. But I still had that respect with me. Like, that's one thing I can honestly say, and loyalty, that I carried all my life with me, was respect and loyalty. And I know I have friends on social media, Facebook, for example, who I respect 100%. Like, I really do. Like, a lot. I have a lot of friends on Facebook and different social media sites that I truly respect 100%. And I know that they are 100% solid in their belief system with Father Satan. I really do know that they are 100%. I know some of my friends, myself included, when I do certain rituals, I bleed for Father Satan. I pretty much almost do everything but cry. And there's times I've done that. But I know for a fact that in some of my rituals, I, do little blood sacrifices and everything. Like, we're all supposed to do if we're doing it correctly. But I'm not judging anybody else. That's for Father Satan. Father Satan will take care of that in his own time. That I know. But I love and respect, I really do. Like, sometimes it mightn't come off this way. But that's just, I don't know, it's the way I am, I guess. I love and respect each and every one of my brothers and sisters 100%. I'm loyal to them all. To my true brothers and sisters, And I'm doing a video on this, so it's, you know, obviously it's important. Even if many people, but even if many of my brothers and sisters do not watch this video, that's entirely up to them. I guess they think what I got to say is not important. But, you know, even if it just reaches one person, it's important. That's all that matters to me. But anyway, I was just going to say that I love and respect, and I am loyal to each and every single brother and sister that I have on the left-hand path. Like, because I have new people, like, on the left-hand path, just starting out, who ask me a lot of questions that are hard to answer, for me, like, really hard. And if I do not know the answer to the question, I will direct that person, or if I can't find the answer, I will direct that person to another brother or sister who I'm pretty sure would know the answer. Or I will direct them to a book, a left-hand path book, that would have the answer, or to a website or something like that where they will find the answer if I can't find it for them. But usually I try to find the answer for them. But that doesn't work all the time because I know far from everything. I wish I did know everything, but I don't. I don't know very much. I just, you know, I know a bit, but I don't know everything, and I've been on this path a long time. There's not one person on this planet that knows everything. Nobody. And I do not care who they are. A lot of people pretend they do, but they know fuck all. You know, the ones that seem to think they know it all, they're the ones that know less than the rest of the people. Or they're just out looking for attention, or they're looking for fame and fortune and all the rest, all that other crap, all the other bullshit that goes with it. So anyway, I just wanted to make this little video. It went a little longer than I thought it would, but that's okay too. And I hope it helps out somebody. And have a good evening, good night. Ave Satanas. I love each and every one of my brothers and sisters and Father Satan. And I truly mean that. I'm not just bullshitting, I really do. Ave Satanas, hail Satan. Talk to you next.